Hi guys, how are you? Welcome to my channel. I'm trying to finish this campus here. Today is I'm not sure if today's day 9 or day 10. I thought I would try to get a little video done while I try and finish this. Thank you to everybody who's been showing up on my lives. Thank you especially to Timey Painting with Coco for co-hosting the lives last 2 weeks and for pushing me into doing it. We have fun every time. Thank you to I can't name everybody, but Nuckin, Crafter Shells, she has a YouTube channel. Kathy, Fifth and Grace, she also has a YouTube channel. I will talk about her in a second. Who else? Who else has been showing up to our lives? There's whoop! Sorry guys. The camera kind of gave out on me there for a second. Let's see if that's any better. Hold on. There's my arm in the way. There. Oh, I can't remember who else is. There was somebody else I wanted to mention. If you have been showing up to my lives and I did not mention you, please tell me. I'm a little sick right now, so I can not. I'm not having very. I'm not having a very good time at thinking of words, obviously, as you can tell by the way I'm talking. I'm alright, I'm sick. You know how it is. Yes, I was just sick in June. Yes, I am sick again. This is the stage of life I am in, where I'm just sick. I didn't lose my voice. I thought I was going to lose it on Friday. Saturday, I thought I was going to lose it for sure. Now, so what's today? Today's Monday. I'm just really, really, really congested. What have I been doing? I've been working on this painting. I have been knitting. Not as much as I would like to. I have been vegging out. I've been walking the dog. So last week, we walked, I want to say 35 miles. Might have been 33. So that was pretty cool. Almost 4 miles a day. And then some. He is addicted. So what we do is we usually start out the same way all the time. And when we get to a corner, I tell him to pick a way and we go. Sometimes we just stand there and wait and wait and wait. Because you got to see the little hamster wheel going in his head trying to figure out which way to go. And if we go a way that he's not used to, because we have a certain routine, right? You can tell that he's really confused. So twice a day we've been going out. Did not go today. I probably should. Even if we just go around the block. Because I need the exercise, and so does he. We have a new friend. We have actually 2 new friends. So there's this old man. Always got to be in his close to his 80s. He's over 75 for sure. Sometime last week, he came up to me. He's like, "Ma'am, excuse me, can I talk to you?" And I'm like, "Uh-oh, what did Rigby do?" I thought maybe Rigby, like, peed on his tree or went to the bathroom or something in the guy's yard and we didn't notice. But he's like, I just wanted to come say hi. I had a black lab, and I had to put him to sleep in July, and I'm like, oh no, this is awful. This poor old man. And he's like, I just wanted to come and pet your dog because I haven't pet a dog in a while. And I'm like, oh, this is so sweet. The guy goes, yeah, I've watched you guys walk by quite a lot now, and I wanted to come out, but I haven't been able to catch you. And he says, I'm usually outside every day. So we've been stopping by to see him. He's adorable. He has such good stories, too. Well, yesterday he had treats for Rigby, and Rigby just loved it. And the guy's like, Rigby, do you want to stay here with me? I said, oh, he probably would if you keep giving him treats. And then we got closer to our house, and there was this old man on his porch. And he was like, excuse me, does your puppy want a treat? And I'm like, sure. So the guy pulled him out of the box. And I got thinking afterwards, isn't this what we tell our kids not to do? Don't take candy from strangers. And here I am feeding my dog candy from strangers, literally. I'm a bad mother. Yeah, everybody just loves her. Even all the little kids are like, excuse me, can I pet your puppy? And I always tell the little kids, that's so smart of you to ask me first. That's very good. Because you never know if puppies are scary or not, just by looking at them. So yeah, I'm not sure if Rigby likes to exercise or if Rigby likes the attention. That's funny though. Walking is so addictive. If you guys don't walk on a routine, or if you guys don't exercise, whatever, you know the runner's high? I swear to you, that is an actual thing. I go out and I get tired and I come home and we're home for about 10 minutes and I'm like, okay, let's go again. I don't, but that's how I feel. When I went to the doctors last week, I was telling them, yeah, I'm walking again, I'm exercising, but I'm having a lot of chest pain. And it's not my heart. It's not asthma. It's just my overall chest. It feels like somebody's squeezing me. And they said, well, that is most likely scar tissue that has built up in your lungs. And there's not much we can do about it. That's what part of having cystic fibrosis is. Your lungs are full of either fluid or they're filled of scar tissue. And right now, with me being sick, it's full of both. So, the doctor wants to try a medication that will help slow down scar tissue. I'm just wondering, is that going to... Obviously, it's going to slow scar tissue everywhere in my body. So even if I'm injured, it's going to slow it down. Not that I plan on getting injured, but nobody really plans for that, right? It's just another hurdle I have to get over with or deal with. They're sending me to a pain clinic to try to figure out my medications because my CF doctor was going to switch one of my medicines to add this new one, but he wasn't sure how to do it because you have to lower your dose, and he is a lung doctor, not a pain specialist, so I have to wait for that call. And he said the medication takes about 6 weeks to even start working. So in the meantime, if I could just stay healthy. And here I am. I went and got sick again. The boyfriend got sick at work. His supervisor was sick. She was staying in the office during the shifts, doing the paperwork and etc., etc. But you know how germs are, spread like wildfire. I knew as soon as he came home, I said, yeah, I'm going to get sick. He was sick on Wednesday. That's when he started, Wednesday night when he woke up. And I knew Friday during the live that I was sick. It's not the plague. I know that. He has a cough still. But it's only been 5 days. He sees his doctor this week for something unrelated, so maybe he'll be able to get some medication. I'm having trouble seeing these, what color is which. So it looks like I'm jumping around, that's why. What else have I been doing? I went to a yarn sale. We left the house at 6. It started at 8 in the morning, and I was afraid that we would get there and it'd be sold out. So we had left the house at 6, we got there at 7, I don't know, a little bit after 7. We sat in the car for a while, and other people started going in at like 7:30. So I'm like, okay, I'll go in. Well, at first, I don't know what happened during the day, but the yarns were really, really old and thin, super thin. Like, not the stuff that I use. So I'm like, this is kind of a bummer. I did get some mohair. Grayish, creamy, almost, where is it? Yeah, almost this color. Maybe this color here, the beige. So if I mix that with something else, it should work out. I got black and green yarn. I'll make a sweater. I think I'll be able to get 2 out of that. And that was all I got. So it was kind of a bummer. But I'm glad we went because it was something to do and not something that you can get at Walmart. I didn't on the mohair, so I looked it up and I forget where it came from. Norway? What's the so when you look up the price, it says KR on it. You know how we have like USD or CAD for Canada. This one had KR, and it equaled out to $3.75 a pound. $3.75 a skein, and I got 10 of them, so it should have been $37, but I paid $5. So I mean, I got a good deal, but I would have been more impressed if there was yarns that I could have used right away. I've never used mohair before. What else have I been doing? Not much. Not much at all. So, like I said, alright, hold on. Sorry, I had to cough. I was talking about Faith and Grace earlier when I was doing my introduction. She did me the biggest surprise ever. So y'all know that I'm very political. I don't care what your views are. Don't care. You can be as political as you want. It's not going to change my mind. And we're not going to fight about it. But over here in Canada, we had 2 main parties, Liberals and Conservatives. The Liberals won back in April, and I took the loss really, really hard. Most of Canada did as well. And I believe the majority of people that voted for the winning party are regretting it. If they aren't regretting it now, they will be. And I'm not just saying that because our team didn't win. The actual government is telling them that Canada is going to regret this choice. But You can do your own research on that. I will help you, but you can do your own research on that. Anyways, so Fifth and Grace went to a secret, exclusive dinner party on Sunday night. And the candidate that I thought should have won was there. And not only did she get me a very, very, very nice photo. It's a very good photo. I don't know who took it, but it's a very good photo. She also got me an interview. Well, not an interview. She got me a shout out. So, the man who was supposed to be the Prime Minister of Canada sent me a personal message, used my name, and she sent it to me. Not only that, he said he wanted to hug me. So, haha. I don't let people hug me, but, I mean, if he said he wants to, I'm not going to tell him no. Oh, that was amazing. I did not expect that at all. I mean, we were joking about it, but I did not expect that. So I was fangirling over that for sure. Who does that? Like, you have to be a pretty special person to take your time and do that for somebody else. This person that I have not known for very long, so what? 5 months now, 6, no, going on 7. Took her time where she could have said whatever she wanted to this guy, we will call him the Prime Minister that should have been, and hiccups, and asked him if he could give me a shout out. Not only that, but he did. So, talk about getting a runner's high. That was awesome. It made me cry. Sunday I had a really bad day, and that just made it almost all better. I will never forget it, that's for sure. This is what I love about... This is the one thing I love about the internet. You are connected to people that otherwise you never would have been, and these people that hardly even know you want what's best for you, or want you to be happy, or will do what they can to make you happy. I have met a few people out here who are like that they will do anything for you just to make you happy. And I'm not used to that for sure. And I really, really, really appreciate it. Like, I can't even put it into words. I don't want to get used to it, and I will never grow to expect it. Because if you start getting comfortable with people doing things for you, then that's when you've lost your sense of morals, I suppose. Right? Because nobody owes it to us to be nice. They owe it to us to be decent, but they don't owe it to us to go out of their way and do things like this. You could tell in the video that Fifth and Grace, that's her channel, she was happy to get the video, or she's like, I did it, look at me, look what I did, I accomplished it. I think it kind of surprised her even. I could just imagine us two in public at this event. We would have been like two little teenagers giggling behind our hands. You go talk to him. No, you go talk to him. I'm too scared. That's funny. So yeah, I posted it on my Instagram, and I have had mixed reviews. Some of the people who say they're my friends are like, whatever. So, that's nice. Who cares? I don't know why you would want that anyways. And then other people, they ignored it. And I know they ignored it because that's the kind of people that they are. And then there was a few people who were like, oh my god, who did you pay to get that? The one person I showed it to, he was like, is that AI? I said, I swear to you, it's not AI. I promise. I would have added myself into the photo instead of just having a shout out. But he was impressed, so I told him, now you have to top this. Because you know what's funny? So my boyfriend has met our past prime minister, and now I have the future prime minister telling me a very cool message. I just thought that was cool. That was my little highlight of the I don't know, century. That's the kind of person I have become. I have become a political nerd where I get excited where a politician says, hey. I don't know. I think it's funny. The boyfriend was at Tim Hortons this morning and he was telling people that happened. So I guess he's more impressed than I thought he would be. I think he was probably kind of jealous. Oh, well, you should try being nicer to people. Right? So, yeah, that's cool. I was hoping I would have been done this painting. If I wasn't sick, I think I could have finished this. Sorry, I keep going in front of the camera. If I wasn't sick, I think I could have finished this. Yesterday. It was a crap day. It was a little bit hot up here. I was behind. Somebody remind me that tomorrow I have to get cat food. I forgot I had to get bread today. If I would have known, I would have got both. Hold on a second. Thank you. What else has been going on? So I had my doctor's visit. I had my shout out. I had this canvas. Canada Post is partially on strike. There's rumors that Canada Post is not going to exist. I don't know what we're going to do. Everything is just going to be what? UPS now? We're going to have to send a letter. We have to send our postcards through FedEx. I had to order 2 new tires for my car. Oh, I know. Speaking of the car. So, I'm trying to find the energy and manners to call my landlord because the house is still being built in the backyard. And they got overspray on my windows and I think the body of the car. So I don't know how we're going to get it off. The windows, there's a certain way you can get it off. I don't know how we're going to get off the paint. I don't have a clue. I don't have the brain power today to call him. I have a feeling he's not going to care. He's going to have some excuse like, well, you shouldn't have parked your car there. Okay, we were parked at the neighbor's house. Or he's going to say, well, what do you expect? You know, I don't have money to fix it. Well, neither do I. You're taking all my money in rent. Like, he's going to say something stupid. I am not in the mood to deal with stupidity. I just don't want to do it, but I have to because how else is my car going to get fixed? He won't talk to my boyfriend, which I believe that he should be able to, because my boyfriend is my power of attorney. And if I want people to talk to him instead of me, he can't really fight that. I'm hoping I can catch him in the backyard so I can show him. They have not done anything on the house in over 2 weeks. I believe it's actually been more, like 3 weeks. The house in the backyard has a foundation and pipes. And that's it. And they started August 11th. I know we were joking at first that this house was going to take all the way until next year if it snows early. But it's starting to look that way. It's October in 2 days. And if you keep building one thing a month... This is ridiculous. Oh, and also... I had to call the police this morning. There was this poor girl. She was inebriated beyond. She was on bad medication that starts with an F. And you could tell because of the way that she was walking. I live on a main street, and she kept trying to cross into the main street. And then not only would she try, but she would fall asleep mid-step. So the neighbor came over and said, "Hey, did any of you got your phone on you?" And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I think you need to call the cops." I said, "Yeah, we were just trying to decide if we should or not." Because I didn't want her getting hit. Because the cars around here go really fast. Well, I called the cops. I called 911. And I said, "Yeah, you need to send somebody out." I said, "I don't know if you need an ambulance or if you just need the cops." And she said, the dispatcher said, "Okay, we'll send the cops out, and if they need the ambulance, they'll send for them." So, as I'm hanging up, the chick decides to walk on the sidewalk and turn down the street. Well, I went and followed her just to make sure where she was going, so I could tell the cops when they showed up. And she ended up going down the alley. Well, the cops went to my house, and I said to the boyfriend, "I didn't say she was at my house. I said she was walking down the street." So they were driving up and down. Well, I flagged one of the cops over. I said, "No, she went down this way. And then she turned down the alley." So I hope she's alright. I said to the cop, I said, "I don't care. I'm not calling you because of what she's on. I'm calling you because I'm worried that she's going to get hit." And the cop said, "No, don't worry. We deal with this all the time." So, I don't know where she ended up. I hope she's alright. I would like to say she was younger than me, but I don't know. Poor girl. Poor girl. I feel bad. She had no idea where she was. She had no idea where she was going. It was sad to see, but... So, that was our morning. Dealt with that. I'll just do a few more colors here, and I don't know, I don't have very much to say other than those few things. I have a package from Temu coming. Did you all notice that when you go to price adjustment on Temu, that if you find an item that is cheaper, you can tell Temu yourself? I have not done it. I just saw it today. I was very confused. I was going to wait and see if anybody here mentions it. I haven't seen it on YouTube yet. So you can still... I was afraid that they took away price adjustments, because that's how I buy... That's how I pay for like half of my things. Just by the price adjustments every day. And then you get new stuff, and then you do price adjustments again, and you can keep doing it. Also, can I tell you guys? I don't know if this is just Canadian or if this is American too. But go to Mist Play. MISTPLAY. They pay you to play games. And 60, 75. I received $75 in gift certificates, and that's how I paid for one of my tires. My tire was not $75, but I paid a portion of the tires that I had to buy with gift cards just by playing this game. Since Friday, I have made $25. It's kind of a hustle. You can, play all day long and keep getting money. But if you need money, it's free. So why not do it? I just thought I would tell y'all. If you want to be even nicer, you can add me as a friend. I don't know what the perks are. I know that I get a bonus if you sign up, but I'm not sure if we can compete against each other or whatnot. I don't know, but I really, really recommend it. It takes 2 days, so you win. You get enough points, you win. You say, I want to buy this gift card. So they have Amazon, they have Sephora, they have Starbucks, Xbox, PlayStation, Tim Hortons. I don't remember what else. So you order the gift cards, and it takes up to 48 hours to send to you, and they send you the code and the PIN, and then you can use it online to buy things. Highly recommend that. Highly, highly. Yeah. So that was a huge relief, because we were gonna have to pay $300 for 2 tires, which isn't bad considering some tires are $500 a piece. We do have to pay for somebody to install them and balance them, but at least we have 2 tires now. We got, I don't remember what we got. Our back tires replaced. I think it was when I was in the hospital in December last year. So yeah, now that you know everything about my car, thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk, but I really, really encourage you to go to Mist Play. I know there's somebody on my friends list who plays. There's other ones, other pay-to-play game systems, but I don't know. I can't recommend them because I've only used this one. I think I was gonna say, I think you can get PayPal, but I don't think you can. Because if you can get PayPal, that could really help you buy some diamond paintings, right? I know you can get Amazon, though. You guys will have to look it up. Let me know. Let me know what the scoop is. So it doesn't look like I'm going to finish this. Whoops, I picked up the wrong pen. I was using my E-pen. Did y'all see this? I got a new E-pen. It's blue. It kind of looks like wood. It's different than the one that it came with. There, it's quieter now. What it came with was purple metallic. It's not bad. I like this one better though. It's a little bit thicker, and it's got the curves in it, so it's easier to hold. So I guess that'll be my whip and chat for this week. I'm almost done this canvas. It'll be the second Halloween canvas that I have done this month. I really, really want to be done this by October 1st. I have another Halloween canvas coming up. I'm going to see how many Halloween canvases I can do before I get tired. And then I might have to spin the wheel. I don't have any Thanksgiving or Christmas themed. I do have a November themed one, and I would really like to do that one. I'm not sure if I will. Well, if I get sick at Halloween, I will, right? It depends how long I take this Halloween thing. Am I going to push it to the end of the year? Or that is what Diamond Painting with Coco's doing. I'll probably get tired of it by then. So maybe I think y'all will like my November themed painting. And if you know anything about me, you will know. I don't know if anybody here would actually... There's so many topics you can do for diamond painting. I don't know if anybody would actually be able to guess which painting I'm doing. You would have to go back to my stash video and watch it and pay attention and figure it out. And that's a lot of work. But if you're willing to do that, I don't know what to tell you. Congratulations? I don't know. Alright, let me do these last. I got 2 more. I need one more drill here. Hold on. Alright, so there we go. I don't know if you could see what I was doing. Probably not. Let's just go with that, because how many videos have I made now where you can't see what I'm doing? Thanks for sticking around for a little while. Thanks for listening to me ramble and brag and fangirl and all the things. If you haven't, can you hit the like button on your way out the door onto your next video? And possibly subscribe if you want to, or you can see the end of this canvas and I will do a post review for y'all. Hopefully tomorrow, but maybe Wednesday. We shall see. We shall see how much I get done. Yeah, so as always, thank you for coming to hang out, and I guess that's it. I will see you around somewhere, guys. Bye. Here's my sweater I'm working on. So I have one sleeve and 3/4 of the body. I had a longer video and I dropped my phone. Hopefully I can get somewhere on this. Here's my little stitch holder. Hopefully I can get somewhere on this and wear it soon. Oh, no. See, there I dropped my phone. Very professional of me. When I wash it, that line will come out from the sleeve. And there's the top. So pretty, and actually it fits. That's the best part. I also bought this. I believe it's 14 count. But look at the little kitties. You can see the little cat butt. And the cat at the top is upside down. The brown and white one on the left, in the middle, I can't figure out if he's upside down. I don't know. The more I stare at it, I don't even know if they're cats or if they're hamsters. But I thought it was cute. I got that at the dollar store.
Hi there, Lola. Pierre Polyev here. Look who I found.
Hey,
your
girl!
friend Avril.
I told you!
She was just talking about how much she treasures you as a friend, and I treasure you also as a supporter. Thank you for joining our cause, and I want to continue to reinstill in you the hope that better days are ahead. So keep on marching forward and really appreciate all your support. I can't wait to meet you in person so I can give you a big hug and thank you for all your support. Many blessings to you, Lola, and we'll see you soon.